What's up, everybody? It's your boy Mel back at it again, once again with more Pokemon Rejuvenation side quest. Lame. Hello's help request is specifically submitted for a channel named Mel, confirming identity of the client reading. Identity accepted as Mel, playing an audio recording mandatorily. Hello, Mel. I like to leave my identity anonymous until we meet in person, if we meet in person. I say if because it's whether or not you will or will not accept this invitation. Let's just get to the central issue at hand, where investigation beings being called dimensional rifts. Team Zen has brought about their existence, and we'd like to know more about them. We heard about your involvement fighting Team Zen and rifts. We just like to discuss you and have a discussion invite you to a discussion, and you give us information. We'll provide you with some as well. Of course, there's actual reward in this as well. Would you take this? Yeah. We'll be waiting at the 36 building. Just talk to the lobbyist. They'll send you. Alright. Alright. What's up? We hope you enjoy You're saying that a person named Lobo sent you? Please, take the leftmost elevator to 36. 36, okay. That's Annabelle and Looker! Ah, so they incorporated them in here, okay. Ah, looks like he accepted our request after all. Mel, I'm so glad that you have accepted our request. But before we continue, I must press that everything said here is highly confidential information. We ask you to keep all of this to yourself that you learn here, yourself and yourself only. In addition, you must disclose any physical data you may have on these dimensional rift Pokemon to us immediately. If you have anything that could pose to be vital information, we ask that you let us see it. Mel gave them the Cybernet to the mysterious person. This contains all the information from the Rift Pokemon you've encountered? It seems to be that way. Here, let's duplicate this and put it in our servers. Here you are, Mel. Thanks for lending this to us. Right, well, like I said before, we got distracted. This is highly classified. That means keeping this information away from Alita, Akita, and the rest of your gang is also required. Did our knowledge of your friends catch you off guard? Before we get off on another tangent, we probably should say who we are, no? Anyway, I think I'll stick to my code name Looker, and this is my boss Annabelle. We are part of the International Police, and I believe you're acquainted with the member of our avian branch, Crawley? Yeah, wait, Crawley, the gym leader? He's a part of the... Okay. While he's young, he's proven himself to be quite the necessary asset we need for this team. Certainly, his ability in battle and his bug sense has helped us numerous times in this region. Anyways, we should stay on topic, boss, shouldn't we? Yes, Crawley has given a lot of information about you and your group. He told us about your efforts with fighting Team Zen. The music then changed up again. Crawley has even told us that controversy surrounding Malia and Professor Jenner's appearance. Although the public media still thinks that Malia is dead, we've gone through great lengths to keep it that way. Your group has been able to travel throughout Avian without anyone batting an eye. Don't you think there would be some kind of reports on somebody looking for Malia, someone looking like Malia walking around? Actually, they have been probably hundreds of reports that were destroyed by Looker and I. We've done this to assure that you all aren't stopping on anyway. It seems like our forces have been defeated by Team Zen in every encounter. But when we look at your group's win statistics, it's 100%. Although I don't think I'll count Valor Mountain was considered a win for any side. So we'll discard that event and call it irrelevant for now. We keep getting distracted. We apologize. There's just so much to catch you up on. The dimensional rifts. Yes, they're dimensional rifts. Obviously, they aren't nature, secondary form, anything like that. They must be forced into gruesome form under the effects of something called rift matter. Rift matter is like sludge-like substance that seeps into the skin of any Pokemon that touches it. We assume only Pokemon can be affected with it. We haven't seen anyone tried it on any human, and we looking to aren't doing that. Yes, anyway, it seems It slips into the skin of the Pokemon. They estimate 45 seconds later the Pokemon transforms in battle. What is Rift Matter? Why is it able to Pokemon so change drastically? We want to know. You may be looking where you come in. Well, that is a simple question. You've spoken to former Team Zen admin Zeta, right? Carly has reported that Zeta was the only one able to create rifts. Has he told you why at that point? Nope. I see. So he hasn't told you anything about that. It's not like we're looking for. It's not looking good for us. This was our last option. Yes, I know. Unfortunately, Zeta was transformed back into his original form, Solosis. So there is no way we could ask him in that state. No, not that we even know where he is at this moment. Remember, Crescent caught him, by the way, folks. So it's technically Crescent's Pokemon. If only we could have spoken to him before he was transformed. Do you think he would have told us anything? Yeah, right. In our dreams. And dreams is freaking in red, which means I'm gonna... That's why I bought a second Nightmare Medallion, because I'm about to give her one. Sorry, spoiler alert. Banking us any information. Nevertheless, we'll ship your award in a few weeks, thanks. Here we go. If only I could have spoken to him. Only in our dreams that would happen. Give her the Nightmare Medallion. Huh? What's this medallion? You want me to keep this for myself? A little creepy looking, but I'll keep it around for now. Thanks. And I should have one more left. Oh, I have two. So I did not have to buy a second one. Oh well. Okay. Let's go meet her in the dream world. Yeah. No, I'm dead serious that we are going to meet her in the dream world. Because this just started. Go through the district and then go down. You see, now I'm starting to be able to travel through this thing without much of a worry. It's not giving me my bike. Go to the penthouse. 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 We're in the penthouse. Alright, screw it. Let's lead with this. I don't think I have to do any battling, but you never know. Oh, I love this music. I love the Poton remix. There's Annabelle. Mel, is that you? What is this place? Nightmare City? How did I end up in a place called Nightmare City? All I did was go to bed early, but I was feeling a little down. But the medallion gave me curse this? Why would you give me a thing that sent me nightmares? What? You talked to Zeta here? Are you expecting me to believe that? I mean, I suppose. It's not a crazy idea. Why am I questioning that? But not the whole questioning fact of the different world exists in the realm of sleep. Alright, let's go. Now, talking a bit. If we don't get any information, we need things back at HQ and I'll be pretty, so please take me to him. Yep, so this is the place you were talking about. Weird that I thought the toy box people back at the HQ said the toy box was empty. Aren't these gym guide panels? Are you going to call Zeta with one of these things? Yawn. Who turned on the living... Huh? What am I doing here? I thought I was done. I thought my job was done. I can't believe my eyes, but Zeta is right here in front of me. Mel, who's the weird chick? Why is she looking at me like that? I suppose one would find all of this weird, but that's not what's matter right now. Zeta, I have a few questions I'd like to ask you, if that's alright. I don't know if it's obvious, but I can't exactly go anywhere, so just ask them, okay? Yes, I asked why you claim to be the only one to create dimensional rifts. That's a pretty deep question, lady. I'm not even supposed to talk about that stuff. It comes out of my admin quota. But you're not part of Team Zen anymore. I mean, I guess you're right. Well, to tell you the truth, I don't really know myself. You don't know? As soon as I was created, I was promptly put into training. At first, I wasn't able to do anything. They thought of destroying me because I was useless. But then Nessica... Anyway, y'all know who we're talking about, the crazy chick who got cut up recently. came up with this device that put in my hand. You mean that red gauntlet on your hand? Yeah, there's nothing in the gauntlet though. It feels and looks like any other regular glove. I don't know why this enabled me to create rifts. That's an unfortunate answer. By any chance, do you have any rift matter? Where the hell did you hear about rift matter? So, do you know what rift matter is? Yes. This is the blah blah blah. By binding Balia's DNA with rift matter, they combined the two, injected into Solosis, and then there I was, formed into a human under 3 days. So you're like living rift matter in a sense. I guess, if you put it in that way, I guess I am. I can produce that. You could produce a rift matter by yourself? You need that and the help of the gauntlet? That makes sense to me, I guess. Interesting. This is a lot of questions. So if that's how it goes, then anyone had rift matter, they'd be able to create rift Pokemon? Yeah, that's pretty much all it takes. Thank you so much for your time, Zeta. Because of this, we can further our research. There's actually something I should tell both of you. Yes, what is it? Since I'm not the real Zeta and I don't have access to all of his true memories, I don't know if what I'm telling you told you is correct, but it's all I have for you. I see. Well, but that isn't what I wanted to tell you about. During my production, someone stole a hefty amount of rift matter from our base. Someone stole rift matter from Team Zen's headquarters? Yes, at first we thought it was a girl named Crescent, but that proven to be false. It was a female, but it became clear that she's in Grand Dream City. I think it's V, by the way. I think V stole the rift matter. It's my little prediction. There could be more rift Pokemon walking around without Team Zen's awareness. I'm just saying that y'all should be careful. This is very important information you just shared us, Zeta. This may sound odd, but I have one more request. What is it? Could you possibly, for me, generate some rift matter for me? What would you even need that gunk for? Whatever, fine, I'll just do it here. Thank you. I'm actually starting to feel a little woozy. Looks like someone tried to wake her up. Anyway, she got what she wanted, and I helped you too a little, didn't I? I know it sounds a little weird coming from a person who doesn't technically exist, but I feel a little happy. Happier than I ever been before. That aside, I can sort of feel myself fading a tad bit too. Looks like the puppet master wants to put me asleep again. That's fine, I guess. Good luck out there, Mel. Please defeat Team Zen. Alright, bro. Down at Potown music is flames. We do this here real quick. I told y'all she was having a nightmare. You have to do this real quick. Oh, Aqua Jet got a nice animation. I don't need to say bye. Oh my dear, I'm having such a scary dream. I had such a scary dream. I'm glad I was able to see you, and I'm able to go home and sleep and wake up. When I wake up. Yeah, you wake up alright. Actually. And then there's our friend Crescent, by the way. Not much time left. There's not much time left. Soon. Crescent being weird, but I don't know what she's meaning, but it's not good. Alright. We don't need to go back to Nightmare City Dream Place, whatever. Nightmare City. So let's head back to HQ. So like I told y'all, it'd be faster if I just go up and go upright. So up and east, up and west, I don't know. Come on. And voila, magic. Now that I actually know where everything is. It's so helpful. Mel, I was hoping you'd show up. Please, come here for a moment. So it turns out that Rift Matter came back with me into the real world. That means that the dream I had wasn't an actual dream, and that means you were there too. I'm still not buying all this stuff about Nightmare City and all, but you were able to get your hands on some Rift Matter, so I said I explained it in greater detail once I was authorized to, Looker. That aside, we took the Rift Matter and put it into one of our tracking devices. Zeta said that there could be more Rift Pokemon out in the open after someone stole it from Team Zen, possibly. Of that, we're considering running a possible Rift Pokemon around. Let's check out the Terrio region in West Garden City. It looks like there was 3 places that showed up on our radar. One of them seems to be near Neverwinter, though this one looks like it's moving. Another one seems to be in West Garden City. This one seems pretty dominant. You were just there in West Garden City, correct, Mel? We weren't able to keep an eye on you because some weird fog kept cutting out the communications. Don't ask me how that works, but by the way, I don't know myself. What about the last one? This last one looks pretty concerning, actually. This reading was giving off a huge signal. Where's it located? It looks like Dutchlight Woods. Dutchlight Woods. Didn't you recently visit those woods, Mel? They have, and I think we would have mentioned if they would have mentioned if they saw one down there. If you take the map, looks like underground there. Underground? Are you referring to Dutchlight Cave? I don't see what else. I don't see what else our radars could be referring to. You may be correct then. It's this high. We're going to the cave. Are you insane? Don't you remember what happened in Alola? You almost got killed trying to protect people from Ultra Beasts. You may be a powerful trainer, but if this is giving off huge signals, higher than Evo and Zeta, then there's no way. Then all 3 of us will go. Thanks for being able. I think we can hand ourselves together. I don't know about this, but this is what I want to do, Looker. We can't allow these things to exist in our world unattended. The results of this could be catastrophic as well. Then I suppose I cannot stop looking for you. Fine, we'll all go to the Dutchlight Cave together. Not a person less. Mel, speak to me when you're ready. Are you ready to go to the cave? I'm preparing. I suggest preparing yourself. We may run into anything. Come on, let's go, man. Well, we're here. What's the reading saying? The saying is head east. We'll find a way. Okay. Annabelle, don't push yourself too hard. Alright. Where is it? I gotta buy more repels. Let's go. Let's get it, folks. Dang, I love this music. I already fought them. Is it this way? Let's continue. That's why I got hide and seek with me to use strength. Yep, it's this way. The radar is directly behind this ledge. How are you gonna get across the ledge? It's too steep to climb. Well, it looks like you're gonna have to give me a lift, Looker. I'll be able to search it, elevate up. If I do that, you'll be up there, then you'll be up there, presumably yourself and presumably Mel. If I do that, if I lift anyone else as well, then besides that, Looker. Besides, you have Pokemon. I have Pokemon with me, and you don't. If anything happens, I should be the one in a fight. I refuse to do that. I refuse to do that. I won't let that put yourself in there. Blah, blah, blah. That's right, Looker doesn't have Pokemon. If things get bad, I presume I can escape with Mel immediately. Alright, Annabelle, do as you say. Won't take long, I promise. Okay, Annabelle, I trust you. Wait, that is your boss. Now this is very unexpected. There's a whole hall down here. I can barely see anything at the bottom of this pit. At least I think that's the bottom. Let's go, Mel. We should just find what we're looking for and leave this place. this signal is coming from behind the door. Whatever it is, it's right in front of us. Considering the color choices and the banners, this must be run by Blade Star Operation. The International Police isn't interested in the affairs of Blade Star, but if they're messing with Rift Matter, let's try. Oh, this door's tight for sure. Not that I expected to open it myself. I'll have to find another way. There's gotta be another way there. Blade Star, huh? Well, this is open. Nah. Blade Star notes. Please do not put rocks on the conveyor belt until you are sure you can handle Specimen's Rage. Thank you. Specimen's Rage. Looks like I found a laptop someone left behind, but all the data of it seems to have been deleted. Looks like all the data was only deleted a few days ago. Awkward timing on our part. I don't see anything that's useful here in this room, other than this conveyor belt. This conveyor belt looks like it leads to the locked door room. I know, it sounds a terrible idea, but I think if we rode the conveyor belt to the next room, that goes before, sounds like a bad idea. What other options do we have? We'll get done before. If anything goes wrong, we can call our Pokemon for help. This is such a stupid idea. Hope there's not a lava pit at the bottom of this belt. Wish me luck. I didn't bring any fire types on me, man. I don't got my Blaziken, Annabelle. I chickened out. The closer I got, the more anxiety I felt in the room. Oh, what am I supposed to do now, Mel? I think I should go back. Perhaps Looker has an idea. Looker, I'm sorry, but we couldn't do anything. What happened in there? Much to our dismay, there wasn't much in there. We entered the opening. We came across a Blade Star Ram base. We found the source signal behind the door, and it was locked. Couldn't find anything to open it at all, so we decided it was best to head back. That's completely fine, Annabelle. At least we know there's something here. Perhaps we could find something out of our base. There's no use in standing around for nothing. Annabelle's waiting for you to the left of the room. Apparently, she found someone who can help us with this predicament. Alright. Oh, Mel, this person I wanted to see. I decided that getting through that door means that the intent means it's impossible now. Because of this, I've gone through great lengths to hire a hacker for this operation. Well, I wouldn't exactly call him a hacker, but he's the closest one we can find. Ah, his helicopter just landed. It could be him. He should be here any second. Mel? What are you doing here? This is my boy Eric. That's gym leader number 8? Gym leader number 8 or 9. What's Garrett City? Ah, you two are already acquainted with each other. That makes things easier for us. Yeah, Mel helped melt the crisis West Garrett City was facing with the Garbodor. Are you referring to Code Crosso? I think so. Code Crosso is the formal name, but the substitute name is Garbodor. Mel was kind enough to lend that information. Well, okay, then we tried all we could do to solve the Code Crosso thing, but in the end we had to destroy that thing because it was causing too much mayhem and destruction. Looks like that's unfortunate, but that seems to be the fate of Rift Pokemon. This topic way too depressing. What do you need from me? Well, we heard that you're an engineer, correct? Yeah, I am. Other sources tell us that you're also profound in hacking. What gives you that idea? Don't worry about anything. Do you not have any experience in hacking? I mean, I do, but I learned from Saki though. She's much better than I am at the thing. Admittedly, we tried, but we could not get in contact with Saki, so for now, you're our best shot. We got fine. What exactly do you need me to do? We found a hidden Blade Star base deep in Touchlight Cave. Our radar is showing that there may be another Rift Pokemon down there, but the sealed door is locked. The sealed door cannot be opened physically. We presume that it must be opened via the computer. We need you to find a way to apprehend that Pokemon inside. Does that sound like a job you can do? Sounds reasonable enough. I can only make a miracle happen. That's good to hear. Well, let's head off there again. Are you ready to go find ourselves that? I'm ready. Is that so? Let's go. Let's head back to the cave immediately. Is this the spot that's causing you all this trouble? Yes, we can't get it into the lab at the same time. Did you bring the ramp I asked you to bring, Eric? Sure, I did. Just wait a second. Alright, that's sweet enough. Thanks, Eric. I like how they walk up the ramp, but I hop. Let's go inside with everybody else. So were you able? So how are things going? Will you be able to do anything? It's not looking good. It looks like everything was completely white. But if I can recreate the system that I was using, it, I can get the door open that way. How long does that take? If I'm only recreating the system to the door, it shouldn't take that long. You guys should wait by the door. I got everything controlled here. All right, Eric, we're counting on you. So do you think Eric will be able to pull it off? I hope so. Who else would be able to deal with something like this? If we're not able to open that door, I don't think anyone can. If that's not very reassuring, if anything, my anxiety will go higher. That being said, in this case, I wouldn't feel so bad if we couldn't get open, don't you think? Why is that? The door is locked shut. Nothing can get in or out. It's essentially a prison. I see. If you look at it that way, I suppose that makes sense. Regardless, I wouldn't like it to get past that point. Agreed. I'd be able to sleep better at night if we're able to take care of this now. I didn't expect you to be done so quickly, Eric, right? So here's the deal. The computer doesn't open the door here. What? In fact, nothing here opens the door. The only thing that can open that door right now, behind that door, is behind itself. How do we do that? The inside it open? Truthfully, I don't know. Why is that? It seems like it only opens the door when its masters appear. When its master appears. The one who created it? Yes. It's been specifically trained to open the door once its master is around. That really puts a dent in our plans, no? Who could possibly be the master of this place? I would assume it's referring to the leader of Bladestar, right? Correct. If we could maybe have some sort of bright logo system we could use. Perhaps we could trick it with the appearance. Who could be the master of Bladestar? So many cameras looking, I don't know. I had glasses on or something all the time. If we had a logo or something, we could. What the fuck am I supposed to do? The master of Bladestar. Do we not tell them about V? Interesting. Could be the master of Bladestar. Had a logo or something. That would come handy. Well, guys, that's only part 1 of this submission. We'll figure out part 2 next time. Who's the master of Bladestar and stuff, and continue this. It's your boy Mel. I'm signing out. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to leave a like, and I'll see you out the next video. Hey.